Hello, everyone. Good evening. Good evening. I know most of us have been expecting this section. Some persons are in the group chat asking, is this still not holding? Please, if you are online, type your name, your tech track, and where you are joining from. Good evening, everyone. I know for most of us, this is a long awaited section for us. I could see some persons in my DM. I cannot wait for this section. So we are here today. We are here tonight. We are so sorry about last week not holding, which we dropped a message to us. So it's beautiful to have us all here back again this evening. Please use the comment section, type where you are joining us from, and also your tech track. Please go to your group chats and tell them to join us. We are live now. All the people that are asking if the section is not holding, tell them we are live. So I'm super excited for tonight's section. You know why? Most people, they are eager to get jobs, they are eager to get opportunities, and this is just the section that we need for this season. Even as we are wrapping our tech track, we are getting close to the end of our tech track. This is the perfect thing that we need to keep our mind set and know the right things to do to be able to seize the opportunities that we have out there. So please, before we welcome our speaker, let's welcome each and every one of us on the chat section and go to our group chats. Call everyone that we are live. We are live. Please do where to like this section. How are we doing? How has been our day? For those that went to church today, how was service today? How's the program coming along for us? We are almost at the end, and most of us we are still standing strong. I could see all our challenges, all our posts. I'm really impressed. I'm really happy for the growth so far. I'm really happy for the life scenarios that we are tackling, and also let me just tell you that we see you, people are seeing you, we are seeing what you are doing, we are seeing the exceptional works you are doing. Don't stop. Please keep on doing it. Keep on doing it. Yeah, let me check my chat section. Let me know if I'm not the only one that is on this section. Okay, I can see Ime Gloria from Abia State. Hi, Gloria, how you doing? I can see Favor Chizaram from Port Harcourt. Hello, Favor. I can see all my data people. You guys are always representing. All right, I can see Odu. Good evening, everyone. Nice to have you all here. I can see Helen. Happy Sunday to you, Helen. So whilst we await our speaker to come up, please do well to share this link to your friends on your status, because I believe not just you need this section, but everyone you love, and they are looking for a better placement, they're looking for opportunity. Please do well. Don't be stingy with this section. Share it on your status, share it with your friends so that they come and learn and see how they can seize these opportunities we have in the market industry. Let me put it that way. So if you know that you have friends, I most times people come to my DM talking about job opportunities and all that. These are sections that we all need. For those that have jobs already and they are looking for a better paying job, please take this section very serious, very serious. So let us invite all our friends, let them come and join us. Yep. Let me see who we have here. Okay. They are coming in. Hi, Veronica. How you doing? How you doing, Eniola? Okay, I can see a UIUS. UIUS, please go to your group chat and go and call all your fellow learners. I can see product design. Hi, Helen. Please go and call your your course mates. Cybersecurity is here. Hi, Veronica. How are you doing? Good to have you here. Good to have all our tech track. I think almost all of them are representing here. Please let's do it to like this section. Why I think we just have a few minutes to go and our speaker will be coming up. For those of us that are following through, just type in the comment section who are we having tonight and what section are we having tonight. Let me see people that really went through the flyer. Type the name of our speaker tonight and the topic we are going to learn tonight. Let's make it as interactive as. Okay, let me check if our speaker is there. Not yet. Um, okay, while we await our speaker, let's just chat a bit. How has been the journey for us? I know some persons have dropped out already, which we don't want. At the verge of your breakthrough, it gets tougher. This is you exploring real life experience, what you'll be seeing outside. I remember for data analytics students this week's challenge has been like hot for them, and the data set they are saying is something else for them. But I really love that challenge because what if you are in the job market, you are working with a company, and such data set comes up, you have an idea already because you face such challenge. That's why I'm encouraging each and every one of us. Don't stop. No matter how hard it is at the end, look for your partners, complain in the group chat, talk to people so that they will help you out, bring out your challenges. Where are you lagging behind? Just try to learn along with your colleagues. Try to learn along with each and every one of us. Because one beautiful thing is that when you are able to cross this stage, it's easier for you. Do you understand? It's very, very easier for you because you get to start working with teams. God helping you, you get a job and you face more challenges, but it will not be as overwhelming as it would be because you've gone through that phase. So please, let this mentorship section not drain you down, but see it as an opportunity that you should seize. Okay, our speaker for tonight is ready. Please let's do it to invite our friends. Our speaker for tonight is ready. Um, I don't know if anyone can hear me. Please, if you can hear me, type in the comment section. Let me see if I'm not the only one. Okay, yeah. Okay, yes, they can hear me. All right. Thank you, Gloria. Thank you, Glory. Glory is actually following up, and she has mentioned the name of our coach coming tonight, and also the topic we are looking at. And it will be a great honor to welcome our coach for tonight. I believe she's ready, and every one of us, we are ready for tonight's section. So, with no further ado, let's make welcome our coach for tonight, Mrs. Gabriel Fortune, Miss Gabriel Fortune. And just like I said earlier before we started, tonight's topic is how to land your first internship or paid role after training. So it's not just you getting a training, getting a skill. I know most of us, one of the one of the driving force is to make money, is to be financially independent, which we all stated before we started. And you not achieving that goal is as good as your time was wasted and all that. So it is very important that we have this section. So I will be having her join me But why she joined me, I will just read out her bio before she joins me, so we have an idea of who will be speaking tonight. Gabriel Fortune is a dynamic career coach, HR manager, and the founder of a fast growing writing firm which specializes in crafting compelling CVs, persuasive cover letters, LinkedIn profile optimization, and persuasive business proposals, serving as a testament to our diverse skill sets. She spearheads a quarterly charity project, a direct outcome of our community collective efforts aimed at benefiting secondary school students. In less than a year, her team, alongside her leadership, has touched the lives of over 200 students, leaving a positive and lasting impact. As a career coach on LinkedIn with almost 10,000 followers, she has helped over 150 individuals secure job opportunities, equipping them with skills for financial independence. Her career guidance has extended through 15 webinars, reaching 1,500 attendees, and two ebooks on career growth and skill monetization, all aligned with the SDG 1, eradicating poverty through opportunities. Furthermore, Gabriel extends her influence by conducting training programs for job seekers, offering personalized one-on-one coaching services that nurture and refine their skills and helps them attract good paying jobs. Her reputation extends well beyond her professional endeavors, as she recently achieved the remarkable milestone of publishing her debut book titled 20 Crazy Mistakes Every Writer Must Avoid, a testament to her expertise and commitment to the craft. All right, ladies, join me as we welcome Miss Gabriel Fortune to join us tonight. I think she's up already. Yeah. Welcome, Miss Gabriel. Good to have you here tonight. We've been anticipating this section. We've been anticipating to see your face and to have you here.
Hi, good
Hi, good
evening.
evening.
Good evening. Fine, I'm great. And you, how you doing? How many people
I'm
do I have
fine,
on
thank
this
you.
call? 'Cause- Okay, how many people do
I
I have
think
on this meeting?
let me check the YouTube live because that's where we can get the people that are joined in.
Okay,
Okay, I think we have over 23% currently. Let's go to our group chat and tell them we are live already. Yeah. So good to have you, Miss Gabriel Fortune. And good evening. Okay, I think we have 25 now. Most of them are still joining in.
okay. I'm trying to set my camera, so I'm trying to be sure that it's okay. Just give me some time. Okay, I think it might be better now. Sorry, I was not informed that it was going to be a video call, a video meeting. So hence, but I think it might be better now. Can you guys see me clearly? Can you hear me? Hope there's no disruption anyway. Are we good?
Yeah. You are muted. You are muted. Miss Gabriel, you are muted. Mercy, please, can you are muted. You are muted. You are muted. We can't hear you.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I just realized that I was muted. Okay, please, if
That's
there's any
fine.
time you can't hear me, just communicate through the chat too, so that I can as well know. I think people can tell me when they can't hear me, right? Can they?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right. So hi everyone. Good evening. I Is there some sort of introduction that has been done, or do I just go straight into it? How is it going to be like? You're the host, Precious, right?
Yes, please.
So am I going straight into it, or are you doing some sort of introduction? Let me know if what
I've
was.
done the I've done introduction already. I've read your
Oh,
bio today.
why did you do that in my absence?
I
Well, no
you
problem.
Oh, so sorry about that. So sorry
Problem.
about that.
So,
Yeah.
so I guess that's the hint for me to. So, can I share my screen? How do I share my
So
screen?
can we rewind it back?
Well, so that
Some persons are still joining in, so we can still go by it.
no problem. So that it helps me get so that because I can't see the people that I'm speaking with, and I like interaction, so it doesn't feel like
All
it's a
right.
prerequisite expression. So yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so let me just go over it and because we have some persons still joining in. All
Okay,
right, all right. So we can see the beautiful face behind the name Miss Gabriel Fortune.
thank
Um,
you,
Gabriel Fortune is a dynamic career coach, HR manager, and a founder of a fast-growing writing firm which specializes in crafting compelling series, persuasive cover letters, LinkedIn profile optimization, and persuasive business proposals, serving as a testament to her diverse skill sets. She spearheads a quarterly charity project, a direct outcome of our community collective efforts aimed at benefiting secondary school students. In less than a year, our team, alongside our leadership, has touched the life of over 200 students, leaving a positive and lasting impact. As a career coach on LinkedIn with almost 10,000 followers, she has helped over 150 individuals secure job opportunities, equipping them with skills of financial independence. Her career guidance has extended through 15 webinars, reaching 1,500 attendees, and two ebooks on career growth and skill monetization, all aligned with the SDG 1, eradicating poverty through opportunity. Furthermore, Gabriel extends her influence by conducting training programs for job seekers, offering personalized one-on-one coaching services that nurture and refine their skills and helps them attract good paying jobs. Her opportunity extends well beyond her professional endeavors as she recently achieved the remarkable milestone of publishing her debut book titled 20 Crazy Mistakes Every Writer Must Avoid, a testament to her expertise and commitment to the craft. Ladies and ladies,
Hmm.
join me welcome our beautiful Gabriel Fortune to take us on the ride tonight. We are so excited and eager to hear all you have for us tonight and also to see all the
Yeah.
opportunities that lies ahead of us tonight. So the girls have been expecting you. Last week Sunday, they were so eager. Most persons were entering my DM. I can't wait for this section. I can't wait. Even today, as it was just 6 p.m., some persons were direct messaging me that when is the section not holding again tonight? I said, don't worry, she's here for us tonight.
I'm so sorry, everyone. I'm so sorry. Firstly, I must apologize to any Mercy because I had to reschedule because my Sundays are always tight, but I try to create time for it because that's when I have time to do any other thing. Even today, Sam, I was almost going to say, "Can we shift it to 6:10?" I was like, "No, no, 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 no. I must keep up to my words." I'm so sorry, everyone. And it's a delight to have you guys here on this call with me still and to also be here. Right, so I'm talking to only ladies, right? Just ladies, right? So that's fine. Okay, so good evening, ladies. Good evening, beautiful phenomenal ladies. Forget all the bio thing that she was reading out to us. That's a lot, right? I'm Fortune, and I'm here to help you land your first role after your training, right? I'm here to help you land your first role now that you have trained with you've trained with TFM and then you're looking for roles, internship roles, or even full-time roles, right? That's what we're here for, right? That's what we're here to learn. So please, I really hope, or I really want to know if there are people on this call with me so that I can interact because I like interaction. So if there are people here, I think I can see your chats if they comment, right? Can I? Does it work that way? Think you're muted.
Yeah. You can
Okay, please,
check the
please
comment
help me tell
section.
them. Let me
You
see
can
their comments. Let me
you
see
can
their emojis.
check the icons below from your
Okay.
end. You would see chats when you click the chat.
Oh,
Yeah. So you can
oh, I
see
can
all their
see
comment
it.
section. Yeah.
Oh,
It's
thank
there.
you. Who said I like your hair? Thank you so much. Oh, I just saw it. Oh my God. Hey, I'm good now because now I feel like I'm talking to people. All right. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Let me go straight into it, right? Now that you have trained, I'm very sure that you are seeking employment opportunities and you want to be meaningfully employed, right? Because it's one thing to have the training, it's another thing to have the knowledge too after training, and it's another major thing now to be meaningfully employed because that's where the biggest, that's where the biggest, I won't say roadblock, but that's where the biggest limitation, no, not limitation, but that's where the biggest uh next step is. Like, that's the biggest thing, and that has to be the most daunting, the most tiring of them all, and the most challenging, truthfully, because job hunting is not for the weak. Job hunting takes a lot of time, energy from you, and a lot. It just takes a lot from you. But I'm here to help you with that. And hopefully, by the end of this session, you have more guidance on how to exactly navigate this job hunting journey because it's not an easy one, but it's a worthwhile one. And of course, help you land your next role, your internship role, or even a full-time role, right? So I believe, let me know, I believe that in the course of your training with TFM, you guys have learned how to, of course, do your resume, right? Am I on the right track, or are we starting from that place? Please tell me that you've known how to do your resume, and then please can somebody also tell me how long I have for this training so that I keep to time. So let me know. Have you been taught on how to create a resume? That's the first question. Have you been taught on how to create a resume? I'm not seeing comments. I'm seeing yes, please, we are here. Somebody says no, please. Quickly, quickly, let's get the comments rolling. Have you been taught on how to write a resume? Just quickly so that we don't have as much time. No, ma'am, no, ma'am. So that means you've not been taught. So I'm starting from afresh. Okay. I think I can share my screen here and I'm going to be showing you all about how you can start from being the hunter to becoming the hunted, right? One thing I want you to know is that the best way to get a job or the best way to have job opportunities come chase you is actually to be well positioned. Truthfully, is actually to be well positioned. Please listen to what I'm saying, because a lot of the times the reason why many people have struggles and challenges with landing a job is because they are not positioned in sight for that job role. Yeah, you might be wondering how. I'll tell you how. You're not positioned for that job role to deem you fit or even recognize your eligibility and then thus even give you an opportunity to defend your skills. You're not positioned well. You might be saying, oh, but I've been applying. It's not by applications only, right? It's not just by sending resumes and sending plenty, CV all around. It's literally very much in how you are positioned, how you are situating yourself wherever you are, whatever field that you're going into, right? So I believe that I'm talking to a lot of newbies here that are just starting into a fresh field. And truthfully, I understand and I can relate with how starting into a new field can be very confusing. Can be very, very confusing because you're like, okay, what do I need to do? I need to finish learning these skills, I need to practice, I need to look for jobs. There are people that are ahead of me, there are people that have gone before me, they know this is more than I do. I'm confused. Nobody wants to hire me. There's a lot of complications with it, right? But I'm literally trying to send you some ray of hope and support that everybody that you have seen in any different endeavor, NMSC once started from from ground zero. NMS one started from block A, right? Everybody would start. There's nobody that is skipping that process. Everybody starts from block A. Even if you know someone that knows somebody, you will still start from being an amateur to being an expert, right? And that's how you just climb up the ladder. So this is me saying that do not put so much pressure on yourself and say that there are lots of people in my field. How do I get up to their level? How do I do this up to their stage? How do I even do this thing? It's going to cause a lot of overwhelming on you and a lot of low morale. So you don't want that. And one thing that I would advise anyone that is seeking for jobs actively is that you need to mind your mental health. I'm saying these things ahead before I show you the practical ways, right? I'm telling you this thing heads up because when you get into the actual job search, it's going to seriously mess up with your mental health if you are not careful, because it's annoying when you keep applying for things, you keep sending, everything seems like you're doing it right, but you're not getting the response, and you begin to question a lot of things, and at some point it will affect your mental health. So this is me giving you a heads up, and of course sending you a ray of support that this journey you're about to start or that you've started, it's not going to be an easy one, right? But it's going to be a worthwhile one, because if you don't start, you stand to lose so much. You stand to lose so much. If you don't ever try it, you lose as much as you don't try, right? So you stand to lose nothing by trying. So let's get into it. Right, I'm going to try and present my screen. Let me know if you are here, if you can see me, and somebody probably chatted me. Okay, thank you. Okay, let me know if you can see me. Let me know if anything you have issues with. Just let me know in the comment sections. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen now. Okay, I really hope I have enough time for all this. Hold on. Let me share my entire screen so that everybody sees it. Okay, so this is my slide that I prepared during one of my workshops, right? So this is my myself here. You've already introduced me, so we're going straight into it. But before I go into it, I want to be sure that people here are hearing me. Can you see my screen? Can you hear me? Let me know quickly in the comment section. Let me know if you can hear me. The way I'm shouting quickly is because at some point I'm gonna have to change to my phone because my power is off. So I'm trying to wrap up before. So just quickly answer me if you can see my screen, please. I can't see any comments, so help me to be fast and help me to help you. I can't see your
Not
screen.
yet, not yet. Your screen is blank.
Blank? How about now?
Yeah, nothing is showing yet.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Okay, but I can see my own screen from even this. So let me
Oh.
stop sharing my screen. Let me come back to presenting again. I hope this allows me. Hold on, please.
All right, that's fine.
Um, if you cannot see my screen, there might be an issue then. Please, can you see my screen now?
Let's see. I think it's loading, but nothing is showing up yet.
Ha! I really don't know because I'm seeing my own screen. Do you get like I can see what I am
Okay.
presenting, but I don't know why nobody is who is answering one Suchoma. That person is
Okay.
my
Yeah.
neighbor.
Yeah. We can see it now.
Okay, you can see. Thank God. Though. All right, so let's get into it. God help me to finish up what I need to finish up before time. God help me. If we don't finish up before time, I might send a recorded version. Right? So please pardon me. And let's start. So, psychology behind job application is what I have spoken about to an extent on this call. I said here that one thing you need to understand during this whole process is that you don't have a problem, right? Even if you've been searching for a job for the longest time, you don't have the problem. You are not the problem. Mute your mic for me, please. I think someone's mic is on. Someone's mic is on, right? Is it? Is someone's mic on or am I echoing? Please let me be sure. I can hear something.
You are good, I think.
Okay, I'm good. All right, thank you. Please,
Yeah.
I love communication, so just help me communicate in on time or in time so that I know that okay, I'm good. All right, so back here. So I said here that to begin this session, I would love to discuss with you some very common mindsets that subconsciously develops during your job hunt journey, right? Number one is I'm not good enough. At some point, you start feeling this way. You start thinking you're not lucky, you're just unlucky. You start feeling like there are no opportunities for you in your field. You cannot stand out. The things I already mentioned even before presenting these slides, right? So this is me telling you these things just ahead of time, ahead of what time. And now another thing I want to address here before I start going into the common mistakes to avoid and the common mistakes you've been making, and then super effective techniques for job application. One thing you need to understand is that although you are searching for jobs, you are not a job seeker. You are not a job seeker. You are not a job. You might be wondering, what does she mean? But I'm looking for jobs. Yes, you're looking for jobs, but that doesn't make you a job seeker. The reason why I don't want to term you as a job seeker is because that word job seeker, it sort of categorizes you into the desperate folks. Follow me. I'm not saying that anyone who seeks for job is not no. I'm saying that's the term, right? That's the right term. But then I don't want you to flow on that trend because it categorizes you as though you are desperate. And that's not how you win in this game. It's a game. Let's see it as a game, right? Because you're hunting people and you want them to see you, right? That's literally the game that we're playing here. You're chasing something and you want to find it, right? And those other people are chasing something that they also want to find. So one thing you need to see yourself as is that okay, I am not a job seeker. So then who am I? I am a salesperson. Yes, I know it's contrast, but I'll show you the similarities. Why do I say think of yourself as a salesperson and not a job seeker? Is because a salesperson, anywhere you see a salesman, have you seen people that are selling, independent sellers, or people that are marketing and doing promotions? They have this sort of confidence that allows them close high leads, close high sales, right? Because they know that they are in control, they know that they are in power. That's it. They know that they are in charge. And that's how I want to see yourself because you are not the one chasing jobs as though you are desperate. These companies understand that any role that you see out there, anytime you see a job application, right? A job vacancy rather. Anytime you see a job vacancy and you see, oh, we are looking for social media manager, we are looking for content writer, we are looking for that data analyst. Understand that they are the ones looking for you first because if there's no opening, there's no job applications. So they are the ones looking for you first. So you understand that you are the value here. You are the one bringing something to the table. You are bringing more to the table. They need somebody that is like you that can add value to their company or the organization so that it grows. It grows financially and globally. So you are incredible. You are a significant addition to their team. And mind you, it doesn't matter if you have less than a year experience. It doesn't matter. What matters is the value that you can bring. So don't see yourself as I'm a job seeker, I'm the one looking for a job, I'm applying because I'm desperate. I need to. No. If you keep seeing yourself like that, you will not apply well. And that's like I said, first thing I said was positioning is important when you're looking for jobs. How you position yourself determines how well you can be found, how easily you can be found and perceived. You understand? So understand that I am the value here. These people are putting out a job application, a job vacancy, a notice for a opening because they see a missing gap and they need somebody like me to fill it up for them. So understand that they need your expertise, they need your knowledge, they need your contributions because if they could handle it all by themselves, they will never be putting out that role for vacancy occupation yeah, they will not put it out. So you need to understand that one first, right? If you allow that sink in, and if you allow that being in fine with your consciousness, you would apply differently. You'd apply with an understanding of what you are presenting to the organization. You don't apply as though you're desperate, right? So let me go straight into mistakes that you've been making. Will I have time to do this? Do I have time to do this? Do I have time to do this? Do I have time to do this? Okay, I'll go into the mistakes you've been making, the effective techniques for job application, and then I might Yeah, I think I'll go. Wait, hold on. Let me go through my slides to know what I can share within this time. Mm. I might dive into how to optimize your resume to attract interview, but if I have enough time, right? If I have enough time, and then maybe about interviews. God help me. God help me. God help me. Let's go into it. So I'm going to list about 5 to 7 mistakes that you've done, that you've been making, or that you might possibly make in future times. I'm telling you these things ahead so that you don't make the same mistake. One, passively applying for jobs rather than being proactive. You'll be asking, what does she mean by being proactive? Why does she say passively applying? What I simply mean is that, a lot of people wait until when job opportunities are open, until when websites open, there are job updates on LinkedIn and all of those sorts to, apply for jobs. And you wait till you see an opening. But being proactive means that you can target companies even before they make openings for these jobs. That's being proactive, right? Being proactive means that even if you do not target the companies and then they place an opening for a job role, rather than simply applying like the rest and just submitting your resume, forgetting about the application, you can go as far as connecting with the following the company on LinkedIn or whatever platform you found it on, trying to check their website, trying to contact them via mail or something, just to give them a more direct application as well, a more direct cold DM, right? That's being proactive, being thinking ahead, like thinking out of the box. That's what I say. That's what I mean by passively applying, because it's not about the quality and quantity. It's not about the number of times you've applied. It's about how intentional were those applications. How well did you take your time to apply for these jobs? Right. So I can relate with, the whole hurry, the whole rush to put in. They will tell you if there's no possible way that you can apply for 100 jobs and in a month, like 100 jobs in a month, and you will not get it. That's true, but then it now depends on how you're applying, because it's not just the quantity. You might be applying for the 100 job, but you've been using a very, very terrible resume. You will not get that job. It doesn't matter how many jobs you've applied to. So it's applying the right way, not the number of times that is important. The right way supersedes the number of times you applied. I want to establish that. Now, another thing that you might have been making, since a lot of you say you don't know how to optimize your resume, is that you might have been submitting a generic CV. Generic CV means that you probably been a social media manager before now. Maybe you currently learned something different, cyber security, web development, you name it. And then you still have your social media manager role together with your new knowledge. Like you mix all of them together in one so that it look long and so that it looks like you have a lot of work experiences. But that's one thing that you're doing wrongly by sending a generic CV. So make sure that your resume or CV are streamlined to the exact job role that you're applying for. Don't carry a tailor role and give it to Babin. Don't carry a tailor CV rather and apply for a Babin job. Don't think that because they are in tech, all of them are related. No, everybody has like everything has its own specifications. Every job has their own specifications, exact keywords. All right. That's why some of the times you will not even get results or answers because your CV is already generic and it can really scan you out of the application, especially if the company is using a software to scan, right? Because those softwares look out for specific field keywords, and if your CV doesn't, imagine them saying social media manager in web development. What are they? Don't ask the mark, right? So therefore, your CV gets trashed in the bin. So a generic CV is one mistake you should not make. Hopefully, I can show you how to apply, use a CV or optimize your CV, but that's if I have time, if we have time, right? So yes, another thing is attaching lame and commonly used cover letters. I see a lot of people do this thing. You just go to ChatGPT and say, ChatGPT, you copy the job and paste on ChatGPT and say, please help me draft a cover letter for this. ChatGPT will draft the same cover letter that it will draft for everybody else. ChatGPT is garbage in, garbage out. Even if you're using it, you have to be as smart as it is, right? So even if you want to use an AI to draft us something as good as that, you have to tweak it, put in your specifications like, oh, I want an outstanding cover letter that is not common. I want something that speaks. You lose me if you don't pick me. Like when if you see me and ChatGPT. I think you see my ChatGPT there, you will laugh because the way we dragged it. You must get my specification right too. So one thing you should not do is use a commonly used cover letter. Hi, I'm writing to apply for this job because I'm a best fit. No, it's good, but it's not great. And one thing you should know is that in a job application, it's a tough competition. You need to see how think about ways that you can present yourself as the best candidate. So it means that everything you're doing has to be different, has to be unique, has to be outstanding. You understand? That's why you should not be using a commonly used cover letter, a commonly or shabby kind of thing. Now, next one is having no strong online presence. I keep relying on job site for a reason. So let's leave that. I'm not joining on that. Having no strong online presence that represents what you do. Remember, I said that a lot of the reasons why you might not be getting a job is because you're not positioned the right way. Positioning matters a lot. How can you be well positioned? By positioning in the minds of people, positioning in the minds of people. And the best way to get that done, to get yourself out there in the minds of other people, is to actually build your presence online. Stop hiding in your shells. Don't think that because you just started this program or you just ended this program, you don't know much and you don't want to put yourself out there so that you don't get tackled for knowing so little or belittled for. No, 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 no. There's nothing like that. In fact, as you're learning, I always advise people that even in your learning journey, share your day to day research, your findings, just to put yourself out there and get comfortable in the social media space. Because it's bit by bit, tete a tete, no, poco a poco, little drops that make an ocean. So you cannot tell me that you're looking for job and you don't have an online. I will not think you're serious. I won't think you're serious because it's important. Even if you don't, it also, I'm not saying have a be an influencer or don't misquote me. I'm not saying have 1,000 followers. I'm not saying have to. No, no, I'm not putting any number to your followings. I'm saying have a strong online presence where somebody can check you out on Instagram, TikTok. No, TikTok is not professional. Instagram, Twitter, threads. I think people use threads now. I don't use threads. LinkedIn, and have like let people see for themselves and check you out and see that, oh, this person has a good profile, this person sort of maybe is active on this platform, oh, looks good, looks like she might be, not that I'll come and check for you on Instagram or wherever platform and I'm seeing a very interesting profile. It doesn't measure, right? It doesn't measure. Let's go to the next one. See this one now, ignoring the power of networking. A lot of you now, I'm very sure that a lot of you don't have as much network that can possibly see what you do and even refer you. Nobody, some of you here now, nobody even knows in training that you've just undergone. You learned it silently, you've kept quiet, now you're finished, and you're looking for a job. How do you want people to know what you know when you didn't say anything about it? You didn't tell them when you were learning it, you didn't share your journey, you are still looking for a job, you still kept quiet. Instead of posting every day on your WhatsApp, instead of posting memes and posting different things, of course you can, but still post. I'm searching for a job. Oh, please, if you find any, recommend. Do you know what that thing does to you? Especially if you have good network of people in your field, in your CL contact list. You post every day on your WhatsApp story, or maybe once a while. Please, I'm still searching for a role in this. If you have any openings, please let me know. A lot of you don't use it, and you forget that your network is very important. It's a tool which you can get jobs, even on a very soft landing. Because people will only refer people that they know. People will only recommend from their knowledge. Oh, I know someone that says, I know someone that just learns this thing. I think I can recommend her for this show. And that's how they remember you and then they recommend you. I think this place is getting to that. Oh, I think I might have to turn off my camera. Is it getting to that? Let me see my face. It's getting dark. It's getting dark. Mercy, you did not tell me that I was going to use video. I would have prepared very well. Oh. But let's go ahead. As long as you guys can hear
No,
me.
we are good. We are good. We can hear you.
Okay. Okay. All right,
Yeah,
no problem. Please, the Nigeria that we are in, there's no light, right?
we
And when it's
understand. Yeah,
okay. All right.
perfectly.
I'm trying to say that power of networking, you don't have people that can recommend you for jobs, and you're sitting in there every day sobbing and being confused because nobody wants to give you a job because you don't know anybody now, or you've not even told the people that you know that. There's one smart girl that I know, and she did a very smart thing. I think I was in church when I saw her DM, although it was a BC, but she did like a profile. How will I put it? Like a proposition or a proposal. She wrote everything about, oh, hi. I know her. So she was like, please, I'm looking for a voiceover this thing role. She attached her, what's this thing called? She attached her portfolio, attached her drive, attached her work sample, so that you don't have plenty questions to ask. Listed all these things and said, if you have any, roles for me, if you just pasted it to as many people. In my head now, even if I did not have a need for her at the time. In my head now, I've thought about her. She has been registered in my head, and anytime I see an opening role for that voiceover, she's the first person I'll think of. Because why? She has told me. And that's why you need to maximize your network. You need to tell people what you do. Let them hear. Like, I'm now into web development. Or okay, guys, I've transitioned into this thing because that's how people recommend people for jobs. I've experienced this firsthand. There was a client of mine that I created a resume for. And I asked him, oh, which job are you applying for? He sent me the link on LinkedIn. Ladies and ladies, when I checked this job role on LinkedIn, guess what? It was closed. But and I had to go and ask my mate. I was like, "Ah, I thought this job role is closed. Why are you still applying for it?" He was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. He knows someone. Someone told him to apply for it through the back end. It means that he knows someone that knows someone. You see? So you can imagine that kind of scenario whereby he's applying for a job that has already supposedly closed. Thank you, my dad. Has already supposedly closed on LinkedIn. But he's applying for it yet because he knows somebody. So imagine what your network can do. Are you guys see? Now my sister has helped me to do something. It's too bright. Okay, let me try and adjust it. Eh, Thank you, my God. See the sacrifice we are putting for you guys. Thank you. Okay, it's better. I think it's better like that. Hope it doesn't fall down. Yes, fine. Thank you. So yes. So imagine how he could get that job that was supposedly closed. That job that over 100 people must have applied for, yet he got it because he knows someone that knows somebody. So don't short circuit yourself, stay in one corner and thinking that people would find you only when you keep applying for jobs because you're using job sites. No, a stronger and easier way to get jobs is through recommendation. This recently, I think it was it Wednesday everywhere. I was looking for a virtual assistant and I put it out there on my status. I had over like 6 recommendations. I did not post it on LinkedIn. No, I did not put it on any job site. I just posted it on my status. Well, how did I get people? I have people that are in my CL, my contact list, that are even virtual assistant, but I did not remember any of them. What I had to do was to put it out there that please, I'm looking for people that are on my CL did not even see it. It's people that are not even the virtual assistant that recommended some people. So you see how it works. People recommend you when they know what you do. If they don't know what those guys did, they won't have been able to recommend them. Like keep me on track of my time or keep me on track of my time. Another thing is one mistake that people make is let me say poor follow-up strategy. I'm trying to pick out the most interesting ones. Poor follow-up strategy. Hold on for me, please. Let me do something. Okay, yeah, I'm here. Poor follow-up strategy. I'm saying all these things now so that when you get to that bridge, or if you're already on the bridge, you start retracing your step and start doing better. Before I show you how to do it, I'm telling you the mistakes that you've made, or might have been making, or might make. So either of the two is either preventive, corrective. Pick which one that is your medicine, right? But what I'm saying here is poor follow-up. How do I mean? You've applied for a job. Let me use myself. And I was I was test rolling. I said test rolling. I was test running a bit. I was just checking. I was checking through website, job sites, credible job sites that I could apply for jobs that I can, recommend to my community and people that are around me. So I was checking a lot of them. Then I didn't even know. I honestly don't know how I applied for one job. I don't know. Maybe I was still test. They sent me a mail, right? They sent me a mail and were like, "Oh, thank you for applying. We're reviewing your this thing, yada yada yada." And it was like a USA company or so. And good enough, they sent me their profiles, how I could check them out on their platforms. What I immediately did was I went to draft. I copied their mail. I copied their whatever they sent to me. All of they told me about their values, and I was so interested in it. So I copied it, went to ChatGPT, and asked ChatGPT to give me a follow up mail. a unique follow-up mail. I wish I had enough time. It means I would have shown you or taught you how to do a unique follow-up, but I don't. So a unique follow-up mail, anyways, that tells them that I am the best fit for it and shows them why and helps them to make an informed decision. Right? Not a mail that says, "Oh, thank you for reviewing my application." No, 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 no. Something that further sells you. That's the kind of mail that I drafted through the use of AI, ChatGPT, right? So I sent it to their mail, but unfortunately, their mail, some of these jobs, they will not send the mail that you can send mails to. So what I had to do was go to check them out on LinkedIn. I checked them out on LinkedIn, follow their company page, and then send them a DM. So this is what I mean by follow up. So some of the times, most of what people do is that they apply for jobs and then they don't follow. In fact, because you are doing quantity, say again now, because you're doing quantity, you don't even remember which job you apply. You just they send this, you just they send resume, they go. So when you apply for jobs, try and pick out time to follow these companies up because it helps. I followed up past clients in recent time, and I was surprised that one of the past clients I followed up I eventually closed her since last year October or so. But I closed her this year because of follow up. You understand? So it works. So I think I'm going to go to another one so that we will not spend too much time, right? Okay. I didn't let me see if there's something else that I did not. Okay, using a one size fits all CV. I've told you about that. Yeah, yeah. I've told you about quality over quantity, right? I've told you a lot about stop applying for jobs because of the numbers. Like, oh, let me apply for 100 jobs in a day. It's better you apply for 50 jobs the right way than 100 jobs in a day the wrong way. So let's talk about how this is going to show you how the effective techniques for job applications. Her. So first one I have here is go through the direct source rather than affiliate. So for you now that is you're trying to look for jobs, what do I mean by go through the direct source than affiliate? Let me see if I can share my screen here and then I show you my LinkedIn and then we see how it looks like. So what I mean is that sometimes my client even told me recently that a lot of the time when he's even looking for jobs, he gets more response when he sends his application through the company's mail rather than through external third party sites, right? Is a network issue from my side? Is anybody having issues with the network? Please let me know. Let me know, please. Oh, YouTube is blocking attendance link. Is anybody having issues with network? Speak, 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 speak. Let me know. People are not chatting in this chat box. Okay, so I'm going to assume that you people are here with me. This is my profile, right? And chat, 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 chat. Can you see? So I'm going to go to the job sites. Please, can you see my screen? Okay, yes. Right? Are you here with me? Can you guys hear me?
We can
Precious,
hear
your
you.
people are
We
not
can hear
responding
you.
though. Please, will
We
respond
can
though.
hear
My
you.
net is a quick go down though. If there are not people talking, I feel like I'm speaking to myself. Okay. Somebody says yes, ma. So this is one method, right? And I said go through the direct source uh, rather than the affiliate. So for instance, now I want to apply for a human resources officer, right? You're not paying attention in this period. I don't know what you are on this call for. So instead of saying, let me use my LinkedIn to apply for this job, right? Instead of doing that, because I've already seen that over 100 people have applied. In fact, if I was using my premium now, I don't know if I'm still using my premium, and my premium has expired. If I was using my premium, I will see how many exact number of people have applied for this job. So I want to see how good. So this is the lady that actually opened for this job, Vera, right? Vera Ibemiri. So, but this one is another method. So hold on first. So seeing this, I'll go to the company because I want to apply directly on the company's website. I don't want to apply. I don't want to apply on LinkedIn again because there's a lot of people here. Somebody says that okay, no. So I want to visit the company's website. Check for them on check for their careers page if they have. Pay attention, oh, please, please, please. Oh. So you can see that they have like sections on their website, right? But there's a beautiful section that is for careers. So I'm going to click on it, open it, and then see what I can do. Okay. Aha. So this one says discover our vacancies on LinkedIn. Okay, this one that they're using LinkedIn. Okay, so for this one particularly, they use LinkedIn. They don't post their job openings on their page. Normally, some jobs will do that, but in the case where they are saying we should still go back to LinkedIn, it means that they don't do it. Because if some other companies, they would have listed the roles that are open in their organization. If it's for virtual assistants, executive assistant, whatever, they would have listed it here. So I'd have advised that you apply for these jobs here since LinkedIn is already saturated, right? Apply for these jobs here. You could even do A and B, right? A and B testing. Apply for it through the LinkedIn platform, then also come here to their page and apply for it, like to their website rather, and apply for. But in this case, like I said, these ones they are using strictly LinkedIn, right? So let me see if there's another one that you can see. Because I want to show you how it's done. Oh God, help me. I'm exhausted. I won't lie. I'm not even going to lie. So, so this is Cavitas, and they are doing a talent acquisition manager role. This one also has over 100 applicants. Let me see how I can how I can directly apply, right? See, I can directly apply. So I'm going to visit their website again, right, and check their careers page again. Same way, he's saying it. Hopefully, these ones have their this thing. So work from home. Okay. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay. Okay. Join us. Let me see the join us. Can you see now? That's what I'm talking about. So you see that these guys have 8 jobs that are open. Senior people manager, marketing specialist, finance manager, yada yada yada. They have this. So I want to apply for these jobs directly on this website. This is what I mean by going through the direct source and not the affiliate. Right? So I read through carefully. Right, I read through carefully. I think this one is a Lagos branch because I don't know why this is taking it to Nigeria, right? To but it's supposed to be a US company. But anyways, I read through carefully, read through. It's work from anywhere. In fact, as we speak, so that I won't be applying for this job. It's work from anywhere. 5 days work week, casual. Okay, senior people manager. So how do I apply? Okay, I'm interested. Is that what I'm supposed to click on? You guys are following me as I'm applying for this role. Right, I'm going to try and apply for this role and see where it takes me to. Good. So I can apply for it or, choose my, I think I should have my CV here. Choose my CV and then have my CV there. DPC. I have my CV. I have my CV here. So I'm applying directly on the website. Can you see? You can even apply with Indeed if you want. Right. So my information has been pre-filled for me. Confirm my email. This is me just showing you that other than queuing behind LinkedIn, after 100 people have applied for a job, because there's no need to queue behind 100 people. There's a lot of chances that you will not get that job, right? So why not just try other means? So I have done all of this. You can see that I manually automatically added my this thing, right? You can still choose a file to drop it here. This is my file, it's already here. Now, message to the hiring team. If I was serious with getting this job, I would say I would draft out my cover letter here. Do I have a cover letter fixed somewhere? Do I have a cover letter? Do I have a cover letter? Let me see if I have a cover letter. So hold on. This is me looking for my cover letter because it's also important. I said don't use a common cover letter. Do I have it? I don't have it. I don't have it, so I'm not going to stress. If not, I would have applied for this role here. But because I don't have it, let's just press next. Right? Then you go ahead and fill up. This is just one of the methods of applying for jobs, right? I don't have time to dwell on those other processes. Another thing is outbound marketing. When I say outbound marketing, right? Find a solution, find a problem, propose a solution. So this outbound marketing is more detailed, more intentional, and more direct. For instance, now let me go back to Cavitas on the job site, right? Mhm. On the job site, okay, I'm trying to see who opened for this role and if I can reach out to the direct hirers themselves. Or let's still use CAT group. I think CAT group person. Hmm. For instance, now this is how you use the outbound market. For instance, Vera Ibemere is the one that opened for this role, right? And I think I won't follow her. Okay, I don't follow her. But she's in Canada, she's opening for this role. And if I want to apply for this role, what I can simply do is, I follow her. I don't want to. I follow her, and okay, let me just follow her for the sake of I follow her, and then oh, okay. I follow her, and I'm trying to see how to send her a message. Aha, now I'm sending her a message, right? Add a note. When you connect with her, add a note, and I can say, "Hi Vera." This is me doing an outbound marketing, right? Hi Vera. I must first of all, I'm going to praise her so that she feels herself. My human beings love praise. I must tell you that I I appreciate the opportunity that you're creating for that you hit my battery. You're sharing with uh the professionals. Don't copy this in verbatim. This is very spontaneous, right? So I'm not gonna write everything. I don't have that time. I'm gonna tell Vera that I like what she does, and then go ahead to tell her a bit of like my name. Hi Vera, I am so person because I don't have much words. I have what only 200 characters or words to write here. So I'm like, hi, I am Fortune Gabriel, and I am interested in the offer that you just promoted. I would be willing to, prove myself worthy or something like that, and then add my profile. Just tell her I want to connect with her too.
Oh no, I think we lost her. The network is bad. Let's wait for some minutes. I pray it's not a battery that is down. Mm, let's just wait for some minutes. I hope we are able to access the attendance link. Please let me know if you're able to attend to the attendance link. Someone was suggesting that you log in your YouTube through Chrome. I think that way you can get the attendance link. I just hope Miss Fortune's power has not gone out. Let me ask Mercy to reach out to her. Excuse me.
Okay, can you
Okay,
see me?
then she's back. Yeah.
Okay. I have a very big issue right now with power because my system just turned off and they're still
Oh, I'm
trying
so
to
sorry
fix it.
about that.
So I wanted to really show how. So hold on, let me see what. do. Let me see what I can do from my end, because I might have to continue this session with a recorded version. Let me see. Okay. Uh, okay. This is me trying to share it on my. Oh God. So yes, I was on my LinkedIn, right? Let me share my screen and see if that works. Mhm. I don't think I can share my screen on the
It's your
mobile.
phone. Yeah, I think that
Oh,
option is not there.
because every
I'm
other
not
thing
sure
that
that option is there.
everything I'm going to be showing them now has to be. It has to. I have to show, not just tell. Uh,
Mm.
oh,
So that means
okay.
we might have to opt in for the recorded section, I think.
Yes, we, because for these effective techniques, I have to show them. But for let me then just quickly talk about optimizing your resume, right? Since some of them here cannot work on their resumes or have not. So let me just give you some tips that you need to use to optimize your resume. All right. So can you guys see? I wish I could share my screen, but it's fine. So I'll have to share the continued recorded version of the technical applications, right? Of the like practical one. But then how can you optimize your resume? You are trying to work on your resume, you don't know what well, you're confused, right? One thing you need to understand first though is that your resume is a proposal document, right? Your resume is a document that gives like the first impression about you. So it means that before your recruiters have met you or before they even meet you, they have glanced at you, having and taking their notes of you from your resume. So it must look good, right? So how can you optimize your resume? First of all, make sure that your profile section is has enough or the right information. How do I mean? Make sure that your profile has your name, the job title that you're applying for. It gives clarity. The job title you're applying for, right? Your email address, your phone contact, your social media link. If you're not on LinkedIn or anywhere, that's fine. But LinkedIn, most importantly, your LinkedIn link, and then your address. But then your address these days, I tell people don't put in your exact address, especially if you're looking to apply for international job roles. Just put the state and the country, or just put the country, right? Don't put your bus stop in. They're not coming to trace you, right? So just keep it simple. That's for the first part of your resume, right? The first part of your resume, the profile section. Now after that information part, you now have something called profile, right? Profile. In the profile, I see a lot of people misplace profile as objectives. Objectives should not be on your resume. Remove it. If it's there, remove it. Objectives are you telling your company what you intend to do in the organization. That's for your cover letter. That's not for the resume. The resume should not have anything to say. My objective is to no, 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 no. What your resume should have is a profile of you, you know. And I usually do this for my clients. I just create a 3 bullet point personal statement that elevates their image. So those 3 personal statements will say something like results driven healthcare professional who has attended to over 60 patients and has helped elevate healthcare in her community or in the community by 60%. What am I doing there? I am telling the results. I'm speaking about the achievement. I'm not just saying result driven professional who is in the healthcare industry. That's not a good profiling, right? So when you're writing your profile, I said profile, not objective. You mean a little summary or bio about yourself and what you've done or what you can do, right? You need to write it in a way that it elevates you, right? Talk about what your expertise is. For you now that probably is starting this field and you don't have as much result or nothing at all, you can just say uh excellent driven, don't use my words for it though, just research on good words. Excellent driven social media manager who wears vast, no, not let me say vast, who has good expertise and good knowledge in social media management, content creation, and content management, right? With the ability to boost content performance by 50%. You see that I've not said anything much, but I've elevated myself just with the profiling. So I list about 3 bullet points that have statements that talk good about my prospect or talk good about me. That's if I'm in your shoes. Another thing you have to bear in mind is that a lot of times people make these mistakes. They will now put your skill section after your work experience section. Don't put it that way again, right? Place your skills first. Because most of the reason why they scan through your resume is to see what you can do. So your skill section allows people to see easily at a glance. So put it up after your profile, put your skill section, and don't just put your technical skills, put your soft skills. Oh. When I was looking for my virtual assistant, I kept talking about how I wanted somebody that has good soft skills, not just someone that has the skills. Because soft skills is something that technical skills can give you that job, but soft skills is what is going to keep you in it, right? So add your skill section at the top. Then after that, you can now add your work experience section. Also, somebody is jotting these things down because this is not resume optimization is not part of what I should be showing you guys now, right? I'm using it to make up for the practical things that I could not show you, and I have to show that later. So the work experience section, in your work experience section, you want to have the name of the role that you have there clearly, the name of the company clearly, then your dates. Don't miss the date. Month and year is very important because most of the time people just put year, but it's more optimized when you put your months and the year. Now for the work experience section, after you've put all those information about the company and the role that you did there, the next thing should be the bullet point stating what you did there, right? So what you should be doing in that space is not to tell them what you did, but what you achieved, or what you've done in a result oriented way, like how what you did gave results. For instance, now I'm a social media manager and I worked with a T firm, right? And I want to put it on my profile, on my link, on my resume. I'm going to say elevated. This is how I'm going to start my bullet point. Uh, elevated page performance, or elevated social media page performance by 50% through target customer driven contents, right? Point one. Point two could be uh responded to inquiries and queries, increasing customer care times 3, and and ensuring customer retention, right? So all these things I'm saying are things that are things that I've done, but I'm also including their results. So don't just say I managed the page or did page management for this. No, what did you do? What was the result? What did you do? What was the result? Right? State the result. That's important. That's how you can get their attention. That's for the job work experiences section. Now, after your work experiences section, so for you now that probably doesn't even have any, you can replace your work experience section with the volunteering experiences. That's why it's good to have volunteering experiences, have internship experiences before you can, while waiting for the normal full-time role, be gathering experiences through internship and volunteering roles. Do you get? So that you can use it to, replace it. So if you don't have work experiences and you have volunteering and internship, good, you can use that to replace it. Do you understand? Same format. What did you do in the organization? What was the results? Don't just say what I did. Say what you did and the results. Do you understand? Then after the work experience or volunteering, or even work experience slash volunteer work experience section, volunteering experiences. So even if you have work experience and you have volunteering experience, you can still add the two of them, right? But if you don't have uh work experience, you can use volunteering experiences to replace it, right? Your volunteering experience, you can, if you don't also have full-time work experience, you can use internship experiences to replace it. Do you understand? Now, another thing is, of course, the education section, which is everyone. Stop putting your secondary and primary school in your resume. Nobody needs that information. Stop it. You're wasting space. Hmm? Stop putting your resume, your secondary school and primary school. No, 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 no. Only your university, only your higher education experience. Do you understand? Even if it's just one, leave it there. It's not by space, it's by the quality. Now, another section is projects.
certificate. Let me go to certificates first. Certificates of skills that you've learned, certificates of trainings that you help, put them there. Put them the relevant certificates, or certificates that are streamlined to what you are applying for. Don't go and put web development certificate inside social media. It's not really necessary. It's just you wasting space, right? Or except you just want to show that you have expertise in that field, which is not bad. But what I'm saying is that don't put so many certificates that are not in, they're not synced. You cause confusion. No? Imagine putting data analytics. What am I saying? Data analytics is still even related to social media management. What product management certificate, maybe you learned something in culinary school, culinary certificate. What are we doing with that? So it has to be more streamlined, right? Then of course, after your certificates, if you have projects that you worked on, or for instance you do things that involves live production, such as websites, development, graphic designing, or you have projects that real life projects, you can attach those projects there, right? So that people can see them, attach links to the project so that people can see them and say that, okay, this person actually has done these things, not no be show workings, right? So what else again, basically those things. See, the most important parts of your resume is the contact information, the profile, the skills, technical and soft skills, the work experience, your education, and your certificate. Those are the important, very important aspects, right? So let me give you further tips on how to do it better. So always optimize your resume and always revamp using keywords keywords, very important. When you want to apply for a job, I'll still use social media management. Copy that job role, go to your ChatGPT, tell ChatGPT to pick out the keywords in that resume for you. When it picks it out for you, try and scan through your own resume to see if those keywords are there. If they're not there, impute it, because those are the words that these employees are looking for. That's why I say quality over quantity, so that you can apply smartly and not applying with volume, right? Because when I personally put out an application out there, I want people that can fit into it perfectly. So any resume that does not fit into it, I might not consider it. So you understand. So put in keywords using AI or using your human eyes to scan through. Now strive to impress your recruiters with your achievement oriented profile. Right, I already said that. What else again? Okay. Okay. Yes, ensure that your resume is not full of unimportant sections like interests, references, languages, biodata. Language is okay if you're applying for international jobs, okay? um Interest, references, you don't need those two. You don't need it. They don't need to see that your interest is in football. They don't need to see that, right? So that's basically how those strategies are. Basically, if you noted them down, if you actually wrote what I was saying, that's actually how you can optimize your resume even in a better way, right? So I think this light is too that. So I think I have like time for questions, and I want to answer questions. So let me answer questions before my I run away now, since my battery is going to die any moment from now. So do we have questions for me? And yes, I owe you guys a practical video on how to apply for these jobs. I think I have them on my telephone. Let me get it back. Right. So let me hear questions before I run off.
Okay, I think someone is asking if they can get a sample of resume, please.
No,
Then
please. Whoever that person is, no. I don't share my client's resume.
okay, so I think that person I've heard.
Clients
Okay,
are
so
just
uh,
okay.
okay, then, and also we don't know if they can get the slides of this section since
Do I? I'll ask Messi. If Messi bribes me, I might share the slide. If not,
er, I'm pleading on their behalf.
well, I might. Messi just talk first. I might share it. Depends. Depends. But
That's fine.
I need real time questions before I
Okay, guys, please let's ask our questions since we have her here. Like, it's a great opportunity having
me sharp sharp.
Miss
Oh,
Fortune here. Please, let's ask questions before our power goes off.
Okay, someone has a question. So does it mean that if I have so many skills, I shouldn't have resume for each? I should have resume for each.
If you have so
Um,
many, you should have. If you have so many skills, yes, 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 yes. They are not related though. For instance, someone that is in marketing field can have a one size fits all for a social media manager, a content creator, a content marketer, a product marketer. One resume can have, because it's literally same field, market, right? Still same field, digital marketing. So as long as the skills are related and in the same field, have a resume that helps you, apply for roles like that. But if they are not, have different resume for different skills. Yes. Can we can we get, so where do you want me to get drafted of resume that my clients own? You can check that online now if you want that is my client. Because anyone that is in my file is for my clients, right? Okay, I think I can share my own. Let me just share my own. I think I might share my own. Right. I'll share my own. Don't worry, not my client. Share my own. Right. Are you fine? Which
yeah, let
section
me say thank you. Let me say thank you on their behalf. Why they are typing it on the comment section?
should I add my online courses? Add that in your certificates. Certificates and training. That's what the headline should be. Certificates and training. That's where your online courses should, not in your education. And people mix it. Don't put it in your education. The education is profile, formal, very formal. Put your online skills, online courses rather on you under your certificate and training. You get. So Amy, Abby, Gloria, I just have an answer. Can you please say something about investing more? How did you see that in happiness? Ah, you have sharp eyes, oh. Um, um, what I mean by application over preparation is that this one's Choma. Who are you, please? I like you're answering my name, like answer my name. If you Fortune, that's my name. Choma Fortune, that's my name. Anyways, happiness. What I meant by investing more time in application preparation is that most of the time we spend much time in applying for jobs, which is important because everybody wants to get job. But then we now forget to prepare the opportunity when it now comes. For instance, you apply for jobs. Fortunately, you get somebody that says, "Oh, so your application, you come for an interview." You start getting scared. You start getting worked up because you've not prepared yourself for the interview. So that's what I meant by more time in the application over the preparation. Do you get? Yeah. So hope that answers your question. Any more. I think I have like two more before I leave. Two more before I leave. Shema, you're
Mm.
welcome. Welcome. You're very welcome. I don't know you, but I like you because you that's rare. Please, is Tifem
It's
an
certification or certification, not experience and education.
portfolio when you already have something like Medium where your projects are posted? Are you a content writer? Answer. You are not. It's yes. Oh, I don't know. Medium. No, it's fine. Medium can work out for a portfolio. It can. It can. But then if well, does Medium have a CTA? This anyways, Medium can work out for a portfolio as long as you have your profile there. People can see what you've done. And you are a writer, or except you are not a writer. I think Medium is majorly for writers. Right? Have they changed? So if you're a writer, that can be your portfolio. That's your life project. So yes, it can. Say, Chuma say I like it too. Okay. No, somebody says I think both. No. TFM is not an education. Not neither is it an experience. It's under your certificates. Except you worked in TFM. That's when you can add it as your experience. But it's not an education. It's not an experience. It's in the certificates section, right? Thank you, Beatrice. Beatrice got it. Medium is for data analysis. Medium is for data analysis now. It's no longer for content writers. Well, I
Most
don't.
content writers, oh.
I thought it's for content writers. I thought it's still for content writers, but I don't know. But yes, as long as it's a live thing that displays what you've done or what you do, you can use it as your portfolio, right? Hope that answers your question. And I'm very sorry I have to run off because I have 3% blinking eyes right now. I managed to stay for like an hour plus, and I hope that with these few points of mine, from the encouragement to the key point that I spoke about in in application, job application, applying for jobs, and the few things I could show you about how to apply for jobs, I'll still do justice to that later. And then mostly the resume optimization. I This 1 hour session was quite, somebody's commenting, was quite elaborate and quite interesting. Do you create a portfolio as a human resource journalist, or does work experience covers for it? I don't need a portfolio for it. Portfolios are majorly for things that you you've created. Like have a- I have life things to present. I don't have any, except I worked on projects during my human resources, maybe specific human resource projects. I can have a portfolio to cover that, right? So I'm sorry, my darlings, that I have to leave so early. I wish I could stay for long. I even have a meeting for 8, and my percent is 3%. I'm doomed, y'all. But it's okay. I'm gonna be fine. See, I came out. I see makeup on my face. Eh, for a shoot that I got in to have this thing. So I'm sorry that my sacrifices are not like they're not paying off as I wanted it to. But I really hope that we got some key things away from this whole thing, right? We expect the slide recordings. I think this is recorded, right? So when if it's recorded,
Yeah, in the live section, they'll get it on YouTube. But
record,
it's just, yeah, the recorded section, I think, is the one that you promised them. That's what they are referring to.
I'll send that. Tell Messi to remind me. I'll
All right,
send that.
that's fine.
Listen that. Thank you. And please, this is my advice. Listen to the record. That's where you get, because there are a lot of things that maybe network do not allow you hear well or something. So listening to that recording again, you get more things. Okay. Thank you guys. Good night.
All right, thank you so much, Fortune. It was nice having you tonight. I mean, it was a power pack section. Really appreciate and thank you for promising to send them your resume. Thank you so much. Really appreciate. Yeah, thank you. Mm. And do enjoy your next section. All right, guys, is a wrap for tonight. Thanks for all that joined. So I think some persons are having issues signing in the attendance. I've seen your name. I've captured your name. Please, if you are still having issue, I'm checking your name now. Just comment so I would know who and who I should send the attendance to, because it's only the persons I saw here that complained about it. Those are the people I'm sending the attendance to. So I don't know why they are not being able to access the attendance link. So please send me a direct message if you are still having issues with the attendance on WhatsApp. I will send the link to you. But I think I saw a few persons their names here, and I'll forward it to them. So that's a good night from our end. Thanks all for joining in and have a beautiful night rest. Bye, everyone. Bye. Good night. Okay, Medbury has gotten attendance now. All right, that's fine. Okay. All right, guys. Good night.